One of the best times in the morning when G. Scott from the G and Ursula Show joins us.
Better than your morning coffee?
No, nothing's better than my
You
first
are
sip
the
of
morning coffee.
Yeah. You're my second cup of coffee, all right?
Okay, sounds good.
Before we get to the former president's mugshot, David, our producer, just did a commentary on his upcoming nuptials, wanted some advice on how to make it the best day of his life. I figured since you're so experienced that you might have the realest advice. Did I say that politely?
Yes, you did. In the most polite way possible. So I want to make sure I'm getting this straight, because which part of the advice you want? You want the on the day or after the day?
Yeah,
Which one?
on the day. So I have spent a lot of this wedding planning process thinking about what is going to be sort of the front facing of it, how guests are going to be enjoying their time, and now kind of coming to think about what am I going to enjoy about the wedding, and so asking listeners, what did they enjoy about their own wedding day?
Yeah, okay. It ain't about you, bruh. This is what your job is on that day, is to make sure that mama's happy, right? Because
Wait,
here's
his mom or
the wife to be.
Okay,
Wife
got
to
it.
be. Because here's the truth, and people don't want to say this out loud, but in years to come, there's going to be things about that day that you're like, oh, I don't know, whoa, so-and-so was there? I don't even remember, right? Like, that's you. But her, she's going to remember everything about that day. I mean, everything. What Lois was wearing, what Mildred was wearing, and what they said, all of those things. So you spend your entire time that day making sure she's great. Because if that day is great and special for her, then the residuals will go back on you for years to come.
That's good advice. I like that.
Great advice.
Yeah.
Thank you, G.
It's like, oh, well, I want to be in charge of. Nah, she's in charge.
She has been in charge. She's been giving me, marching orders this whole time. I haven't necessarily had a lot of my own creative thoughts about the wedding. I've just done the things that she needs me to do. So it is her vision.
And that advice can also come off a bit sexist, because men can enjoy weddings as well. So what did you enjoy, G? You just got a beautiful destination wedding.
Well,
what was your favorite part?
Here's the thing. In 2023, everything we say can come off a certain way.
Yeah.
So I apologize if I came off sexist.
Well, and I think in the general maybe, but in my specific circumstance, this is something that my fiance has been dreaming about for her entire life, and she has been. I just want to make sure men get a fair shake at the wedding too, right? Like,
sure.
I say sexist in defense of men who enjoy weddings. That's what I'm saying, G. There's no need to apologize. Yeah. I just want to know, what do men enjoy when they get married?
I don't know. I don't have none of my friends, anybody I know, that 2 years later, like, man, let me tell you about my wedding day. And if they do, it's usually some drama.
Not even the first look?
No.
Seeing her walk down the aisle?
You want me to lie?
Oh, no.
Okay. Here's the last thing, and I'm being serious. This part is important. What I've learned over time when people are talking about their wedding day, there's always some drama that happens on that day. So make sure when you see that list, make sure you go and look at that list and say to yourself, self, which one of these folks can act the fool? And make sure you know, okay, I know the last time Larry had a little too much alcohol, we got those people in the family, right?
Yeah.
So you got to
yes.
You got to know who's who and where's where. So make sure you do your best to eliminate and prevent any type of drama. That's another big thing.
Thank you, G. And the text line lighting up with advice, too. Now, to the former president's mugshot.
Don't take a mugshot on your wedding day. You still...
Nope, we're switching gears. Did the mugshot pay off for you?
Are you buying any of the merch?
Can I give credit to Trump and all of his supporters?
Sure.
They are the best. They are the best at taking a situation and making it great, right?
Yeah.
They literally grabbed the mugshot and made it cool. I've never in my life, in my 40-something years of living, saw a situation where the mugshot is now cool. Go to the website, get you a cup, get you a T-shirt, grab it. So my idea of the mugshot is it did not land like we thought it would land. I don't think
it wasn't sobering for the country.
No. You don't see that mugshot and you don't say, okay, finally, we're finally going to get, no. I look at that mugshot and I say, I'm scared. I'm nervous, still, for our country.
Okay.
I'm nervous that we have a third, probably, possibly, of our country, and the day before, you had 90% of the stage stand up there, raise their hand, and say that they would still support a convicted Donald Trump. So when I see the mugshot, I get nervous about where our country is going. And then when he's done, there's going to be someone else that's going to fill that void.
Yeah.
So the mugshot didn't land like we thought.
Fair enough, G. You got one texter saying, G. Scott, the smartest man alive, hands down.